action kicks off pretty fast and furious here in day 2 in MGM Springfield. In this hand, the straddle is on, and there is an early position raise to $30 before we look down at pocket 10s. Gonna go ahead and flat call here, facing the raise from early position. There's 2 more calls behind me, so 4 ways to a flop. I got my favorable hoodie on. Things are looking nice. 10-6-5 with 2 diamonds, flopping the nuts here. The initial raiser puts out a bet, always good to see. Bets out $65, so it's a debate between flat calling and putting in a raise. I think it's gonna look super strong here, putting in a raise right off the bat, especially with 2 players behind me to act. So blocking a lot of the continuing range. Granted, it is a bit draw heavy, flush draws and straight draws available. I'm just gonna go ahead and flat call here. I'm gonna take my chances. Don't want to overrep my hand right away in early position. I flat call, and both of the players behind me flat call as well. So it is a little bit risky here, looking for a safe turn card. It's a offsuit king. Initial raiser agrees that this is a pretty safe card. He bets again, this time to the tune of $250. So I have a slight debate, but maybe not really. Again, debating between flat calling and going ahead and jamming. With those 2 players behind me calling on the flop, I think we're actually gonna have a pretty straightforward jam here. I don't wanna give too good of a price to any more flush draws, straight draws, combo draws. So after counting down my stack, making it look like I have a little bit of a decision, I count out the 250-ish, whatever it was, and it turns out I have about $400 more in my stack. So with those stack sizes, I think we have a pretty clear jam situation. Come on. I ship all the chips into the pot, raise all in. The players behind me, they fold pretty quickly, and the initial raiser has himself a decision. He does not snap call, so that means he does not have pocket kings, but he is going into the tank here. Doing some math here in this situation, and he eventually decides on a call. So we are off to see 1 more card. The river is an offsuit jack. I show it down, and my opponent cannot beat that hand. He sends his cards into the muck, and very early on in day 2 of the meetup game, we're scooping up a pretty big pot here. Later on, we chatted about it a little bit, and I assumed that he did have himself top pair with diamonds to go along with it. Turns out that was the case when he told me that he had king queen of diamonds. So situation that he pretty much can't get away from with these stack sizes and all that extra money that was put into the pot from the other 2 players as well. So can't blame him too much. We end up on the good side of a cooler in the early going.